So recently, the Alibaba Group have launched so many flagship models. They have launched the multimodal models, and to counter that here, Google has also launched its Gemma 4 model. Gemma 4 is also a multimodal. That means it can operate on the vision data, it can operate on the audio data, and obviously it can work with the text data as well. Gemma 4 is released on the Ulama, so we'll be doing its performance testing on the Ulama as well. As you see here on the Hugging Face, they have provided here a complete documentation about this model. They have provided its performance, but one thing I found in this performance metrics that they have not provided any comparison with other similar models like Qwen model or any other model which can be compared with the Gemma model. They have provided only the Gemma model performance without any comparison. Other than that, they have provided here all its multimodal capabilities. I don't care what they provide here. So what I'll do here, I'll be testing all of these by myself here locally, and I'll be also showing you how you can test its performance on your local computer as well. Apart from that, I'll be also taking LeetCode hard problems. I'll be giving these LeetCode hard problem to the Gemma 4 model, and then I'll see whether it will be able to solve these problems or not. Apart from that, I'll be also trying to replicate this particular website through the screenshot, and then I'll find out if this Gemma 4 model can replicate this screenshot as the HTML file. Let's go ahead and see what are the capabilities which is available with the Gemma 4 model. As it claims it is a multi-model, and I have also done the testing that yes, it is the multi-model model and it really does a very good job. There is the two category available in this particular model. They have effective 2 billion parameter and effective 4 billion parameter. Basically, E stands for here effective. And they have this 2 and 4 billion parameter model, and they claim here, basically, they say these smaller models are made for the edge devices like mobile devices, computer, personal computer basically, and also the IoT devices. Overall context window for these kind of models are 128K tokens, and they can operate over the text data, image data, and audio data. And in another set of the model, they have a 26 billion parameter and 31 billion parameter. There is the architectural difference. This one is the mixture of expert model, and all these models have a 256,000 context window basically. And they can operate over text and image data. They can also operate over the video data, but without audio. And here image and audio is included. That means these model can operate over the video data as well. All right, let's come back to the Google website. Here they say about the model capabilities. It supports the agentic workflow. Basically, I just wanted to make it clear whenever some model claims that it supports the agentic workflow, that means there is no such workflow like the agentic workflow. Actually, the agentic workflow is powered by two important things, that is the reasoning and plus the tool calling capability. If a particular model have a very strong reasoning capability plus tool calling capability, that means that model is suitable for the agentic workflow. So when they say, basically when Google says Gemma 4 is suitable for agentic workflow, that means it has very good reasoning and tool calling capability. And obviously it is a multimodal reasoning and it supports at least 140 languages. It can be also fine-tuned as per your requirement. There are libraries like Hugging Face and Unsloth. All right, let's test this Gemma 4 with the Ulama. First of all, you need to make sure select the Gemma 4 2 billion parameter or whatever you select. The first capability I'm going to test here, that is related to the image captioning. So I'm going to select here this particular image, and then I'm going to ask this model to describe this image. Describe this image. Let's go ahead and see if it can describe. As you see, it is first of all thinking. That means its reasoning capability is really good. And overall, I saw that it took a lot of time. I mean, less time, basically 5 seconds, but it actually reasoned in so many tokens. That means it did a detailed reasoning. Thereafter, a simple explanation is here. This is the street photography image featuring man standing. All right, let's go ahead and ask here the another question where I'm gonna ask to get the bounding box that is related to the feature which is explained here on the Hugging Face, where they say here that it can do the object detection. Let's go ahead and find out if it can do. So I'm gonna just select this one from here, and then I type here what's the bounding box for the man in the given image. Let's go ahead and upload the image here. So I'm going to upload this image, and then I'm going to ask here. So it should be giving us here a JSON data about the bounding box that is going to be the pixel bounding box. And here the label is the man in the given image. All right. And then give me bounding box for all objects. Let's go ahead and see if it can do. It is trying to reason, and it says that yes, there are a bounding box. So this is for first person, and then there are many other persons, and then there is a car, and seems like there is a building. Let's go ahead and quickly check if it is true here. So I have here, seems like yes, there are car and there are persons, then there is the building, and then this man. Obviously, seems like overall accuracy is good here. I mean, obviously the pixels I can't measure as of now, but overall it seems like it is able to identify. So I would say here it is passed in the image evaluation capability. The next part which I'm gonna deal here, that I'm going to provide here an image. So this is going to be a simple image, a screenshot from the starhealth.live. This is the website someone has made here to file a complaint against the Star Health on a public domain. So I just got to know about this. So I took a screenshot. And then I'm going to ask here a simple question like design this image into HTML website. Make single HTML file. Let's go ahead and run this. And seems like it has generated here. All right, so HTML file is generated. Let's go ahead and test it through the live preview, and we need to identify whether it has correctly done it or not. Seems like the text data is correctly shown here. The only problem here is the background actually. So we can't expect much from a small model that is actually made to run on the edge devices. So I would say here this model is also passed in the website design because this is really very small model. If I want to test a high model, basically a large model, then obviously this response should be much better than this smaller model. Let's test with the larger model. I'm going to select this one, and then I'm going to ask here to design it for me. All right, it's done. Let's go ahead and copy it, and thereafter we are going to paste it here. Then we can just simply come here and check here, and we see here overall design is really good. Let's see it into a full mode. And I can clearly see here that it has really replicated this HTML file from the image. But actually it seems simple, but if you really think here that replicating a website from the image is a difficult task. Why? It need to identify the width of these bars. It need to correctly identify the background color, foreground color, all the emojis, and thereafter the padding, the margin. It's really a difficult task to design the website from the image for the LLM. Even after that, it was able to design it properly. There are some issues with this, like there was the cross mark here at the star, and some cross marks were here. These, if we ignore, other than that, we find it a really a good replication. All right, cool. Now it is time to get started with the LeetCode problem statement. So we have here first problem statement where we need to identify a maximal rectangle. That means there is example here. So we need to identify the largest rectangle which has here the largest area. So these inputs are given here. You can arrange these numbers like 10100 and so on. All right. And then through the code, you need to identify the largest set of ones. All right. So this is the problem statement, and it is hard problem statement listed at the LeetCode. We are going to copy this whole problem statement from here. And then we are going to select here a smaller model. Let's go ahead and select a smaller one, 4 billion parameter. And thereafter, we are also going to select this one through the Python 3 solution. All right. And then I'm going to write here, write solution for this LeetCode problem. Right, only solution. Basically, I'm just going to avoid any kind of the explanation and other stuffs. And it has written the solution. Let's go ahead and copy it from here. And then we just simply come here and thereafter we paste it. And then we are going to test its test cases. At least it should be able to pass the test case. I just logged in here and thereafter run the program. So seems like yes, all 3 test cases is passed here. We can submit it. And then finally we see here that the solution is accepted here. Similarly, we can do for this one as well, but I'm leaving this as an exercise for you. Okay, so most of the capabilities we have tested for the models. Now, some of the capability which we can not test here in the Olama, for that I have written here a code. That is the separate code which I wrote in the notebook. I wanted to test its capability for the audio files and also its capability on the video file. So that I did here. I provided here audio file. This audio file is coming from my previous video where I covered Qwen 3. So this one is the audio file from the Qwen 3 video. And you can clearly see here, it has done the transcription here. So it has transcribed it basically. So Qwen 3.6 Plus is launched today and it is one of the best model. This particular model is a true multimodal model. All right, so this landing page was created from the KGP talk created, etc. So basically, I'm talking here, so I was giving some examples that how the landing page was created. You can clearly see here, this particular model is able to also do the transcriptions. Other than that, I also provided this particular video in the set of the frames, and thereafter it was able to explain me about the frames, whatever the frames was provided here through the code. So that frame I can see here, it was correct frame actually. So if you just check it here, so it says that Nemotron OCR V2 is launched. So this is my latest video which I uploaded on the YouTube. So here it says that although I see here there is a little bit mistake while identifying the NVIDIA, but it can identify here Nemotron OCR V2 on Hugging Face and other stuff. So overall, I would say here this particular model is really a good model, and whatever the claim have been made here, those are really true. And overall, I would say here this is very much comparable with the Qwen 3.5 models. Alright, if you want me to make a video on a particular topic, you can let me know. I will try my best to make as soon as possible. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Bye bye. Take care.